there's this weird sound that echoes through Alex Pereira's training gym. Crack! Sounds like bones breaking, but it's not bones. It's Alex's insane training method, throwing 500 punches at tree trunks. Doctors say this is crazy, you'll destroy your hands, but Alex just smiles. Because he knows this insane training method is the secret weapon that turned him into the hardest-hitting man on the planet. But the real secret is why this training doesn't work for other fighters. Look, if you think Alex Pereira is just some hard-hitting kickboxer, you're only seeing the surface. Every punch this dude throws carries the weight of growing up in São Paulo's most dangerous neighborhoods. Born in 1987, in São Bernardo do Campo, Alex never knew his father. His mother Maria was raising 4 kids by herself, while Alex grew up on the streets. The neighborhood called him Podán, means stone hands in the Tupi language. When Alex was 8, he experienced his first real trauma. The neighborhood bullies cornered him and beat him down. That day something burned into Alex's mind. I'll never be weak again. He didn't have toys as a kid, no money for toys. Instead, he'd punch walls to toughen up his hands. At 12, Alex discovered this tiny kickboxing gym in his neighborhood. Couldn't afford training fees, but Coach Pedrinho let him train in exchange for cleaning the gym. The first day he put on gloves, the coach was shocked. Alex's punches were different even at that age. Like his hands had this natural hardness to them. But what really set Alex apart was his pain tolerance. While other kids would cry and run from training, Alex wanted to train harder. At 16, his first pro fight knocked out his opponent in round 1. That day, everyone in the neighborhood knew Alex was different. But the source of Alex's real power was hidden in something he didn't even know about yet. Dr. Ricardo Santos from São Paulo University analyzed Alex Pereira's striking mechanics and found some shocking results. Bone density. Alex's hand bones are 34% denser than normal humans. Strike speed. Left hook clocks 14.2 EM per ses. Pro boxers average 11.8 M per ses. Impact force 1580 psi. Mike Tyson peaked at 1178 psi. These numbers weren't coincidental. Alex's special training routine. 6 a.m. tree trunk conditioning. 500 punches right hand, 500 punches left hand. Tree type matters. Brazil's pau-brasil. Wood, one of the hardest woods in the world. 8 a.m. heavy bag combinations. Not regular sand. Steel pellet mixture. Every combination 50 strikes. 20 sets. Total 1,000 strikes. 12 p.m. pulley conditioning. Heavy pulley work for wrist strength. 15 kilograms weight. 200 reps. This training increased Alex's wrist stability by 67%. 6 p.m. underwater boxing. Boxing movements at the bottom of a pool. Water resistance works muscle fibers differently. Alex was the first fighter in the world to use this training. Alex's kickboxing training was completely different from other fighters. 1. Timing over power. Training focused on timing, not just raw power. 2. Distance control. Calculating distance with every step. 3. Switch stance mastery. Switching between orthodox and southpaw. 4. Counterattack system. Combining defense with offense. 5. Mental visualization. Mentally rehearsing each technique 100 times. Technical breakdown. Foot position. Left foot pivots at 45 degrees angle. Hip rotation. Full 180 degrees turn. Shoulder alignment. Right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Timing. The moment opponent throws their right hand. Target point. Jawbone connection point. This technical combination gave Alex a 78% knockout rate, a record in kickboxing history. Power training. Monday, weight explosion. 50% max weight. Maximum speed. Wednesday, plyometric jumping, box jump punch combination. Friday, medicine ball throws 25 kilograms ball 100 throws. Sunday, sprint punch 50 run heavy bag combo. In 2012, Alex finally got accepted into Glory Kickboxing. His first fight was against the legendary Dutchman Remy Bonjeski. That night in the Glory ring, Alex wasn't just fighting, he was channeling all the pain, all the anger from São Bernardo onto his opponent. When he knocked out Bonjeski in the second round, Alex couldn't hold back tears, because in that moment, he'd answered every trauma from his childhood. In Glory, Alex fought 33 matches, won 28, 21 knockouts. These numbers made him one of modern kickboxing's legends, but Alex's real target was still someone else. In 2016, Alex met the most important opponent of his career, Israel Adesanya. Back then, they were both rising stars in glory. In their first encounter, Alex knocked out Adesanya in the second round. In the rematch, he won by decision. These two victories gave Alex massive confidence. But when Adesanya moved to UFC and became champion, Alex felt a different kind of hunger. I beat him twice, why is he the UFC champion? He started thinking. At 38, Alex decided to transition to MMA. This wasn't just learning new techniques, it was reprogramming his entire body. Wrestling defense protocol. Sprawl reaction time. 0.15 seconds. Elite wrestlers hit 0.22. Hip mobility training. 45 minutes of flexibility daily. Cage work. Techniques for leaning against and escaping from the cage. Ground escape. System for getting up from 10 different positions. Grappling integration. Alex's biggest advantage was maintaining his striking power even on the ground. Ground and pound. 87% accuracy from top positions. Defensive striking. Effective striking techniques from bottom position. Clinch work using knees and elbows at close range. Cardiovascular revolution. For MMA, Alex completely changed his training system. Heighted intervals, 30 seconds max effort, 90 seconds recovery. Functional movement. Every movement must be usable in MMA. Altitude training, 3-week camps at 2,000-meter elevation. Recovery science, cryotherapy, massage, sleep optimization. But Alex's real game-changing innovation was something else entirely. In 2021, Alex got accepted into the UFC. His goal was clear: reach Israel Adesanya and settle old scores. In his UFC debut, he knocked out Andreas Michailidis in round 1, knocked out Sean Strickland, knocked out Bruno Silva. Every knockout brought Alex one step closer to Adesanya. But for Alex, this wasn't just sport, it was a personal mission. November 5, 2022, New York. Alex was finally face-to-face with Adesanya, this time in the UFC, with the world watching. Throughout the fight, Alex couldn't establish his old kickboxing dominance. Adesanya was controlling with takedowns. Going into the 5th round, Alex was behind, but in the final minutes of the last round, the moment came. Alex's right hook found Adesanya's chin. Adesanya wobbled. Alex didn't let up and won the championship. That night, Alex cried, because the journey that started on São Bernardo's streets had ended with UFC gold. Alex's story didn't end there. In his fight with Jiri Prochaska, he also won the light heavyweight championship, becoming champion in 2 weight classes, put Alex among UFC's all-time legends, but he was still the same humble kid. What really separated Alex wasn't just physical training, it was his mental approach. Stone Mind Protocol. Pre-fight meditation. 20 minutes of complete silence. Visualization sessions, fighting the opponent 50 times mentally. Pressure training. Practicing techniques under artificial stress. Pain tolerance. Mental exercises to ignore physical discomfort. Alex developed a unique mental state for fighting. Empty mind. No thoughts during combat. Pure instinct. Stone face. Never showing emotion to opponents. Calm storm. Being relaxed but explosive simultaneously. Guys, Alex Pereira's story isn't just about one fighter's success. It's proof that trauma can be transformed into strength, pain into victory. Those stone-like fists weren't just developed through training. They were forged by a kid's fight for survival. Alex taught us this. Your past pain can become your future power. What matters is how you use that pain. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button and subscribe for more fighter deep dives. Drop a comment and let me know which Alex Pereira techniques you want to see analyzed next. Coming up next, we're breaking down Jorge Masvidal's flying knee physics. Until then, stay hungry and keep grinding.